Hey there. Well, being as how I've got to get on the road here pretty quick and go north, I said south earlier. Guess my sense of direction is a bit skewed, but I got to go north to Greenville this evening as part of what I do when I'm not cleaning up the old place. Wanted to show y'all a couple. Got out here and got a little busy this afternoon, and I've got some limited tools, but I guess if you got the willpower and a little work ethic and want to make it right, you can do that. So I'll show you what it looks like. That was my tools of choice there. An old leaky fuel hose Craftsman mower and a good old double bit axe on a hickory handle. But just taking a little piece at a time. We're gonna call it a day, and I'm gonna get in there and get showered up, cleaned up, and get on the road to Greenville for tonight's deal. If y'all are coming in, chiming in, tell me where you're from. Got folks all over. Good stuff. Let me show you what this looks like. I didn't take a before picture. That's pretty much a replica of what I got cleared off. I noticed the other day when I made coffee on that first video or so, and MeMaw's love that window at that kitchen. And I know y'all can relate. Our grandmother spent a lot of time in the kitchen feeding us and taking care of us. It's just kind of that's where the real family hangs out, around the kitchen table. So her view was off. I believe there was a bird feeder out there. I'm gonna have to get that fixed, but she'd look out across the place and loved it. And it didn't look too hot when I got here. Kind of looked like what y'all see there. And we got tackled today with that old double bit axe. And look at here. How about that? You don't need any fancy equipment if you got to want to. Of course, I've still got some things to do. Took the canopy. There's the old kitchen window right there. And it looks mighty fine looking out at it. So, got another little piece of it done. Should be proud today. Used to be an old strawberry patch over here. Right along there. It's been long gone. I got to chopping on a vine or two. Of course, I'm not. Several of you commented about poison ivy and poison oak, and I know our allergies can change over time. You always got to be careful, but it's never bothered me. I'm still pretty careful around it. I got to chopping on an old vine. Here's an old gate. Used to work. At least it's still there. But I found this one. I don't know if y'all know what that is. If you do sound off, let me give you a leaf or two there. That'll put some good jelly in your belly right there. Muscadine vines. And I didn't know one had grown up there, so I'm going to get in there, take all the poison ivy out and the oak, and get that thing to running down this fence line. Sure be easier to pick than way off in the woods somewhere, you know. But anyway, no, pretty proud that got this knocked down. Sure going to look better coming out here. My cousin had a good idea. I was going to take a few more of these little trees out, because they'll never make it with this big oak here. But he said, man, don't do that too much, because you're going to need some relief from that hot old East Texas sun coming up in the summer. And he's right. So that's what we got. I'm going to go look at it again and show you all this. I'm pretty proud of it. Especially doing it all just those two. Look, that old truck's still out there. They ain't come and got it yet. Somebody's having a bad day, I'm sure. Isn't that pretty, though? That's good stuff. We'll tackle all that eventually. Have it all looking like this. One step at a time, right? See if you folks watching, y'all sound off. Let me know. Yeah. Got folks from Alabama and Florida and Nebraska. And all of us seeing the journey. I did find an old, I was mowing in these azaleas. Got to get them covered up with some pine straw. They've been there a whole minute. Need a little TLC. They'll come on back. But I come across, I almost hit it with the mower. This thing, just an old shovel. And I got thinking about it. It had probably an oak or a hickory handle. Ain't nowhere to be found on that handle, so I know it's been there at least 20 years to deteriorate like that. And if y'all had grandparents that farmed or was out and about, hey Margaret, how are you? They all had their own little idiosyncrasies and tools, and we've all got our memories of it. But I remember MeMaw's favorite tool, and you talk about go to work with that thing. If you give her a sharp, simple hoe, and make sure it's sharp on both ends, well, she could knock down, she'd kill a snake with it, she'd take care of the peas. She could work it like a scalpel, if you would. You just give her that, she'd take off in that pea patch and there wouldn't be a weed left standing after it's over with. One quick little swing. So it's all about the tools and how you use them. And I think that's what I learned today. I didn't think I could tackle all that with just a mower and an axe, but I had to want to, so I did it. We still gonna have to have some bigger tools for some of this stuff, but you can get it done if you'd like. That's what I think. Proved it today. That looks pretty good. All right, I'm gonna get off here and call it a day for chronicling, I guess. We got a little road trip to make to Greenville. I got Abby out here a while ago. I know y'all saw the video earlier, and I just kind of tapped that one chair and she hopped right up in it. That was a sight. I should have had a video on that. Just me and her sitting under the shade tree, and she's staring at me from the chair on my eye level. Ain't that something? Good dog's hard to beat. Still missing her sister, I tell you. That's a bad hit this week. We're moving on. Hey, Winsboro's in the house. Hi, Michelle. How are you? Glad to have you along. But looking forward to tomorrow morning and spending time with Mom and Dad over in the Huntington area, Lufkin area. Go to church over there at Ronnie Franken's church. That's a fine man. He's always been there for all of our family over the years, and love that man. But be good to go to church and be with Mom and Dad tomorrow, Sunday. May have to start a little tradition. Wouldn't that be bad to go back to having Sunday dinner with your family? Yeah, I'd like that. We're going to do what we can. Look forward to seeing my sister coming up next weekend. Y'all going to love some of those stories as we get out here. And she gives me the what for about what I've been doing. She'll like it, though. Okay, I'm going to let y'all go. Thanks for sharing. Thanks for just tuning in. Just old country boy trying to pull it back together here. More ways than one. All right, love y'all. Have a good day.